started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
I think some of us saw this announcement coming after the month MP's had. Now, officially, he was named the Rookie of the Month.
Hard work paying off. Recognition like this is so encouraging for a young talent. It might even push MP to take his game up.
Wendell Carter Jr. First personal foul. First team foul.
He took home his first Player of the Month in his career.
And to win Player of the Month, you need to be a special talent. MP showed he can put forth sustained greatness with his play.
Now, here's Stevenson. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. Good on the shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
To the left side wing. 6 to shoot, and Wagner has it in the corner. It's good from long range.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fultz. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Stevenson over Giddey. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Fultz. Stevenson against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left wing, Banchero kicks to Fultz. Carter with the screen. 3 from Stevenson. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists tonight.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here's Holmgren. 11 points last game. Carter pulls it in.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Wagner passes to Fultz. And it's Stevenson finishing it off. And watching MP out there, he's slowly starting to win over the fan base, Greg, of this team.
To call it an uphill battle would be an understatement. But he goes out and just does what he can to control what he does. And getting fans to get behind you takes time. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And it's sent back by Carter.
Well, this is about the 7'5" wingspan and the defensive instincts of Wendell Carter Jr. Send it back, young sir.
Bucket is good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Timeout. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket. Now here's Williams. down low to end the cold streak. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Williams.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
Well, it's something that only a handful of players have to deal with. Getting booed on draft night. Never a great feeling, but it... can't act as a motivator.
And hopefully, Greg, that's how MP has used it, as motivation. The player feels like they're in a losing situation, but MP is doing everything he can to win over the fans. Now, here's Stevenson. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, that goes in.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Pass to Holmgren. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Stevenson, and it's slammed in by Stevenson.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And Giddey gets it to go.
That's outstanding footwork by Josh Giddey. Finishing the painted area. I can do that too.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Wagner passes to Stevenson. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. He dishes it to Holmgren. There's the pass to Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Again, the Magic score.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Stevenson against Giddey. Back to Williams. They get it back. Holmgren. Here's Dort. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Fultz. Lays it up off the glass. And the Magic lead by 21.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
That one good for 2.
The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Wagner against Dort. Now, here's Wagner. He's guarded closely, and that one drops.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Bounce pass from Williams. Stevenson against Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Holmgren sets the screen for Giddey. Banchero grabs the board. Orlando leading by 21. Passes to Fultz. Now, here's Banchero. Giddey defending. And the basket by Stevenson.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
And it's Orlando with another.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Outside, Dort. Giddey against Stevenson. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. And that time, also a missed shot.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Stevenson, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Stevenson's got 26.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Stevenson against Giddey. Over Carter. Giddey, no good. Orlando's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Stevenson against Giddey. Yep, that one goes. 28 points for him.
Wow, unconscious.
Here's Giddey. Last time out, he had 13 points. Outside, Wall. Pass to Pokusevski. Sharch with the screen for Giddey. Shot clock at 6. And they get it. Rebound by the Magic.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
To the inside. Bull, the pass to Stevenson. And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Wall with the bounce pass. And it's Giddey in the corner. The Thunder with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
That one goes. Count it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
He gets it in there.
Well, that's a smart pass by Alexei Pokusevski. This guy handing it off to a ready shooter. Nicely done.
Anthony dishes to Stevenson, and they double up MP. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. To the middle. Here's Giddey. And the rejection by MP.
Active hands. Great job.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Josh Giddey. 2 shots.
Needs to improve his consistency from range, but he's got all the tools you must have if you're going to be an all-star in the NBA. Well, Josh Giddey has proven that he will have some triple-doubles in his career because he can score it, he can board it, and he can certainly find his teammates. Now it's about being consistent and efficient.
Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Assisted.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Wall looking it over. Tries the spin move. Saric has the open look, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's
15. The Magic. 47.
Concentrate, MP.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
They've got Saric all out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Lou Dort, and it's Pokusevski in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now here's Stevenson, following the missed shot by Dario Saric, and that one good. That's now 32 points for MP.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Anthony against Wall. Pokusevski, the pass to Giddey. Baseline J on the way, and Bull pulls it down. Orlando's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. The pass to Wagner. On the wing, Isaac. Defended by Dort. Outside, Anthony. Stevenson outside. Just 4 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Saric. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor, and he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passers. David, thank you. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wall. They need this one. The Thunder with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the three-point attempt by John Wall. Cans it from downtown. Wall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Fultz, the pass to Isaac. Stevenson finds Fultz. Back to Stevenson, and it's slammed in by Stevenson.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Now here's Williams. 8 points his last outing. Tries from the block, and he can't bank that one in.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Stevenson can't hit.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
To the paint, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
At 7 foot, you do not have to go far to reach the rim. Pokusevski, easy money.
Stevenson kicks to Isaac. That falls. Nice feed that time from Stevenson.
3 points.
Stevenson's got 4 assists in the game. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander. What a dunk. I think when you begin talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder, the first name you have to bring up, obviously, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's a guy who can lead an organization, both with his skill set and his leadership abilities. Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Williams against Isaac. Pass to Pokusevski. His 3-pointers off the mark. He can, and for the Thunderbirds, they're so excited about SGA being the face of their team.
Well, the commitment they made tells you all you need to know. He's signed through the year 2027, meaning he's here for the long haul, and he has a great attitude about it. They have told him you are a cornerstone here in Oklahoma City.
Here's Williams. Bol making his last shot. It's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And that one's good by Stevenson.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Stevenson. No good, unable to end this run.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Kicks it to Fultz. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively. Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Pass to Banchero. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got 5 assists tonight.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Now here's Williams. No points in the game yet for him. Now the dish to Wall. Takes the 3. Williams' shot is off. Orlando's gotten all but one of the 3-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Fultz with the ball. He's picked up by Wall, and he comes up with the deuce. Stevenson's got 44.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
There's the pick. Williams passes to Pokusevski. Here's Wall. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Orlando's gotten out from 3-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter, less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Now here's Wall. 11 points for him in that last game against Dallas.
And this Thunder team in desperate provide some leadership for the young guys.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Pokuševski. Sharch comes in for Kenrich Williams. Dort, he's checked in for Williams. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Bull. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Jalen Suggs is checked in for MP. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. Now, here's Wagner. 29 points for him last game against Dallas.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Now, here's George. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go. Wall attacking. Holmgren the pass to Sharch. Anthony against Wall. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
Now, Banchero. Able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Orlando Magic.
Some teams live and die by the three. If I was on a team, we'd live by it. Well, I'm just saying, they're alive and well in this game, just like I was. What a performance shooting the ball, Shaq.
Well, when you're getting 3 and your opponent's getting 2, this is the result.
See, and I didn't think that you would like the 3 ball today, but I've won you over.
Shaq, I didn't think you were just going to let him make this whole thing about himself.
Yes, indeed.
But you did. Disappointing.
Well, I wasn't aware that he was making it about himself. Anyway, when the 3 goes in, I like it.
And now it's time to bring up the Players of the Month in the NBA. In the Eastern Conference, MP.
He's been a force over the stretch, getting to his spots, capitalizing, relentless approach.
No one's been able to stop him. No one's really come close. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. MP is out there with Fultz, and it's Wagner in at the 3 slot. And here is Holmgren, after Paolo Banchero made that last 3-pointer. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren.
Get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Magic. Stevenson kicks to Wagner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Wagner's got 12 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Offensive rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Stevenson passes to Carter. Stevenson outside. Offline with his three. Oklahoma City shooting only 21% from the field so far. Giddey with it, now guarded by Fultz. Williams, that's good.
That's just incredible court awareness by Josh Giddey. Understanding wide open man, I've got to find him.
Fultz against Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Stevenson and Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside. Dort misses.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And there's Fultz on the assist from Wagner. And that's now 10 points for Markelle Fultz.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams trying to break free. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways. A unique type of player, Chet with great length and skill, but the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
Sinks the triple. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Giddey the pass to Holmgren. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Holmgren's got 4 points in the quarter. The Magic have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
Buries it from three-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's George. He has 5. Down low. Holmgren can't hit. For Orlando, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And they double up MP. Back to Wagner. Three-pointer. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Wagner's got 15.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Giddey with it. He's got 6. Over Carter. Giddey, no good. For Orlando, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Stevenson kicks to Banchero. Trying to find Wagner and gets it to him. Dort against Wagner. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Fultz finds Wagner. The tray. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Stevenson against Giddey. Looking to get back on track here. And it's good on the way up. 8 points for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And I just love his competitiveness. He's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
And that one drops for him.
Wendell Carter Jr., it matters not where he is on the floor, right? This guy's touch is excellent. Sometimes a nice inside shot, yeah, give me an easy 2.
Now, here's Holmgren. 10 points for him. And the call on the...
That's right. That's a foul. Good call, First team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren. At the line for two.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Fultz. He's got 13. He kicks to Banchero. Now the pass to Stevenson. Isaac with the ball. MP looking around. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Giddey, no good.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And Stevenson kicks to Fultz from deep. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. And here is Giddey. 8 points for him. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Fultz. Shot clock at 5. Nobody near Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And so MP will bring it up for Orlando. And they double up MP. And Isaac throws it down.
Well, there's tremendous length with Jonathan Isaac. How about the ability to finish with authority? Go ahead, young sir.
Pass to Giddey. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They need this. Got a piece of it. Here's Isaac. He's got 12. Stevenson kicks to Isaac. To the inside. Bull lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point. So it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.